In times like this, when we are fighting an infection, trying to protect ourselves from the infection, fear nearly crops up. And not only now, even in day-to-day situations, there are many challenges which we face. But here, this somehow has become a persistent challenge because we really do not know when the current situation may end. Hence, it is very important to at least use this opportunity to learn how to live without fear. Whenever we face any challenge, there are two realities which we need to manage. One is the externally observed physical reality. The other is the internal reality, which is very subtle. For example, in this situation, we maintain social distancing, we wear a mask, we also avoid getting close to other members. So, these are ways in which we can physically protect ourselves. Correct? Now, can I apply the same framework for the internal reality? It's very difficult. Because when fear comes, you can't tell to the mind, don't be afraid. Think positive. In fact, many people use it as a short-term strategy. They say, whenever I get a negative thought, I will say, shut up. Let me not think negatively. Right? Whenever I get a fear, they say, let me not be afraid now. This can be a short-term strategy, but not a long-term strategy, because if you do this long-term, it may create more divisions in your mind. When we talk of the mind is not a thing. Mind is a state. When I say it's a state, you can't touch it, you can't feel it. We have water moving into vapor and then forming ice. It's a continuous cycle. Similarly, mind is a state. It is not a solid entity. It keeps on changing. It's in a state of flux. In fact, every time you breathe in and breathe out, it moves. Nature of the mind is to move and it's to expand. The moment you switch on the computer, the RAM starts moving. The mind is like that. It keeps on moving every time you breathe. The question is, can I keep still? The question is, can I create a state of mind which is calm, robust and energetic so that I feel more stable? Correct? Now, before we go into how we do that, we should understand why is it very important for us to maintain a calm and a stable state of mind. Now, I'll give a simple example. You have one teacher, 40 students. The scores are different. You give the same medicine to 2 or 3 different patients. The response is different. Correct? Which means, in spite of the medicine, in spite of all the 3 having the same disease, the response is different because there is something beyond the tablet which is curing the patient. That's the state of mind. And it's this state of mind which determines recovery, which determines immunity, which also determines resistance to disease. Hence, learning to create and maintain a calm internal state of mind, a state of mind that is robust, energetic, and powerful, is very important in 3 stages, especially when you're fighting against an infection. One is protecting ourselves from an infection. In case if we get infected, recovering from it. And thirdly, getting back to life faster after we recover. Right. The next question is, can we create a positive state of mind by thinking positively? This method, if you ask me, is also a short-term method, because I cannot be continuously thinking positively consciously. The positive thinking has to come in unconsciously, which means the state of mind itself per se has to become positive. Then positive thinking comes effortlessly. Otherwise, I may consciously try and think positively for some time, but something comes and hits, then we go into our old rackets. Correct. Now the challenge is, I cannot think and create a positive state of mind. I cannot control the mind directly, nor can I see it. How do I create it? Actually, yoga gives simple tools. before, there are three aspects to a being: the physical body, the mind, and the breath. Physical body will listen to our instructions. The breath is something which you can feel. Just as you give instruction to the physical body to socially distance from others, to wear a mask, all that yoga says is, for 20 to 30 minutes a day, follow certain instructions for both the body and the breath. Which means I am making certain movements with my body as a function of my breath. When I keep practicing these practices regularly as per the instructions, the mind slowly turns into a state which is very stable, calm, robust and energetic. In this video, we have shared two links. In the first link, we have a video which actually teaches us how to breathe properly and what is the impact of right breathing and the impact of improper breathing. In video, we have actually demonstrated certain asanas, simple asanas, which you can practice if you are comfortable with that. That can help you to enhance your inner state of well-being. If you require individual classes, which is specific for your requirement, you can always call me or write to me. All the best. Thank you very much.